Hi, I'm Sam Baker, Technology Consultant with Saxton Bradley. We're here in the auxiliary gym at the beautiful Valley View Middle School, and I'm here to show you how to use your projection system. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to need to do is get the AV cart out of the closet that's in the northwest corner of the gym. After you get the cart in position, you'll need to unspool some cable. You'll have an assortment of AV cables and a power cable. You bring them over here. There's power. This cable is labeled VGA. It goes in there. This network cable says HDMI. Goes in there. If you're going to be using audio, you'll want to be using one of these connections. Doesn't really matter where they plug in, as long as you remember that this is auxiliary 1 and that this is auxiliary 2, and there'll be more about that later. At the cart, you're going to find 4 connections. The one you're going to use the most is this VGA cable. Most often you'll be using a PC laptop, and this is the most common connector for that. There's also an HDMI connector. Some laptops will have HDMI. If you have an iPad, you can get an adapter to use HDMI. If you have a Blu-ray player, you would probably use this connection. HDMI usually carries audio in video, but in this particular configuration, there will be no audio in this. If you ever need audio to go with your presentation, you'll need to connect one of these connections. Here's a typical 3.5 audio connection. You can use this. Will plug into most laptops, whether they be PC or Mac. You could use it to plug in an iPad, an iPod, whatever you want audio content from. And then there's this very traditional left and right stereo audio connection that you can use from the aforementioned Blu-ray player, a DVD player. Most devices have, a lot of older devices still have this kind of connection.
Okay.
So here we are back at the northwest corner of the gym at the control panel. This control right here is how you make the screen go up and down. If you press down, the screen will come down and stop at the appropriate place. When you're not using the screen, press up and it will go up and stop when it gets up inside the case. To turn the projector on, you press the power on button. It'll take a few minutes for the lamps to heat up and the screen to come on. When you want to change sources, there are these 2 buttons. Comp is the one you'll use most of the time. That's for VGA, and most laptops will be using that. Although if you need to use an iPad or a Blu-ray player or some other device that's using HDMI, then you'll use the video button. Over here is the audio system. You turn this key and you'll see the system turning on. Takes a moment. To change your sources, you press in on this volume button. Earlier I mentioned there was a auxiliary 1 and auxiliary 2 on the wall plate down there. That corresponds to these. So whatever is plugged into those, that's what will play. You control the volume by turning this knob. After you've got the screen down, the projector on, and your laptop connected, you'll need to probably turn the video output on your laptop. These are all different. It'd be very difficult to describe all the different ways this can happen. I know on a Dell, it's function and F8, and it'll go through different possibilities of video from here, video from there, video in both places, so on and so forth. Sometimes it's function F1. I suspect if you have a Mac, it's probably in the command, under the command key. But whoever is giving the presentation, hopefully they know how to turn the video output. And then you should have video on the screen. That's all I have for you today. That's all I have for you. I hope you enjoy using your system.
Oh.
Not in close? I need somebody to retrieve the ball. That's the end of our video. I hope you enjoy using the system.
You hit the back.
Okay, you got it. That's it. That's it. Thanks for watching the video.
You need to go back.
That's it. That's it. Thanks for watching the video.